Hey, it's a preacher, and I'm still down here on the river picking up nuts. I know, I'm probably the nuttier than a fruitcake myself. But as you can see, that's the Arkansas River right behind me. And I'm trying out this garden, not the garden weasel, the weasel nut gatherer. And I just did a review video on that, and man, it's working great for pecans. But I happened to find a black walnut tree. We're talking about a nut the size of almost a tennis ball. So anyways, these are too big to use in that. And they make a bigger nut gatherer for something like black walnuts, but I don't have one, nor do I pick enough black walnuts up to need one. But I want to show you how I gather black walnuts. And if you ever run across a black walnut tree, you'll know my plan. Okay, how do you identify a black walnut? Well, it has a dark bark. Let me get up here close, I'll show you. It has a dark, well-grooved bark. But the telltale sign is in the fall. They turn yellow. And I mean real yellow. And they have those clusters of leaves. I think you can see them right through there. Kind of have a stem with leaves sticking out on each side. And they turn yellow. And that's a pecan right there. And the bark on the pecan is not nearly as defined and has the deep grooves as the black walnut does. But you look up there, and a pecan will lose its leaves quicker. And in the fall, you'll always see the busted out holes. Black walnuts don't come out of their holes. That's your job. See, they fall off the tree like this with a husk on them. You can see compared to my hand. When you get them out of the husk, they look like this. And you can see they're all grooved. Now this one, the squirrels got to eat too. But the squirrels got it, and that's okay. We'll eat squirrels too. So here's what I do. I walk around under the tree and I kick them up in a pile. Then I go get my bucket and I set down where I've piled all the walnuts. And I get down on my knees and I just put them all in the bucket. Otherwise, you're bend down, pick up one, bend down, pick up one. Let me show you how I do it. We're just going to put our foot beside them like that one. That was my sand wedge. See, I'm ambidextrous. I'm left-footed, right-footed. In just real quick order, I've concentrated all these black walnuts, and there's quite a few of them. And that's all in about probably a, I don't know, 5-foot circle. I'll set the bucket right in the middle, and we'll just get down on our knees and put them all together. There's something we need to see more of. Preachers on their knees. Not just picking up walnuts, praying. And just like that, we got us a 5-gallon bucket full. We picked all those up in about 10 minutes. And those won't take long, they're already piled up in it. So there you go. That's how I pick up black walnuts. It works good for me. I'm fat. I don't like bending over 700 times. So I kick them up in a pile and get down on my hands and knees a couple minutes. Now look, I'm not saying preachers ought to just be praying. It would do these boys some good to get out. Some of them need to get out and pick walnuts. Some of them need to get a hammer and crack it. But that's a whole nother sermon, video. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one.